I don't think it's lost its edge.
Did it ever have it?
That's what I was thinking. It's just what I think about Glastonbury is it's just a festival of people having fun. I mean, it's not just about the music. That's what I love about it. There's so much going on there. There's so many different avenues you can take. You can spend the weekend in the company of friends and have a completely different experience to anybody else that you're with. I think it's unique. It's so many different festivals we're going to. You're kind of herded around. You're in an arena, and you look left, you look right, and you see a different thing. And that's kind of it. Glastonbury is it's so unique, and there's real excitement and buzz about it. I guess it's been off for a year, which helps. And the Stones are playing. It's a big deal, isn't it? I think it's going to be one of the greatest festivals this year.
I don't tie into the bullshit notion that you have to be a sad person to write a sad song. You don't have to be in love to write a love song. The tortured artist thing is nonsense. And so people say, well, why? What's getting you down? Yeah, sometimes I feel down, sometimes I don't. But you don't have to be in that place to write music according to that.
I lit a match in Vienna tonight. It caused a fire in New York. Where is my self-control?
We weren't quite down and out, but we were, I guess, as close as we've ever been to being on the ropes.
Yeah. A lot of people have asked me in the last couple of weeks, where have you been? What have you been doing? I mean, it's been ages. Well, couldn't stop trying to make things work. We've always sort of been hacking at it and trying to create the next record, but for whatever reason it didn't work out the first couple of attempts, and it took a change of lineup and a bit of a rethink, just get the confidence back and get the songs rewritten, and I think we're in a really good place now. We all feel pretty confident about our return.
Things had seized up and stopped working as a 4-piece, and we've done lots of recordings with that old lineup, with a lot of the songs that are on this record, a lot of rehearsing, 2 sessions with Flood, and it was all just not good enough. It was okay, it wasn't terrible, but and so as that period went on and time went by, that it obviously got harder and harder, and dialogue breaks down, and creativity really seized up, and it culminated with me and Ed and Russ saying, well, we're not going to be able to do this anymore with Chris, so we moved on without him. And at that point, we weren't entirely sure how it was going to come together, but getting Justin and Elliot in initially to do a show, but then that quickly became, okay, we're on to something good here. And so once that happened, actually the record came together very quickly.
I don't trust the government, I don't trust myself. What is a boy gonna do?
We like big songs, we like melody and things to sing along with, but that doesn't mean our record sounds like anything that's in the charts at the moment. If we wanted to aim for success, we should have made a different sounding record. Our record sounds very old-fashioned and traditional, and that's, if you're being cynical about it, that is not what is selling at the moment. People use that kind of like as a off-the-cuff, or they're just aiming for shifting units, but that's impossible. Like, there is no formula to do that. There is no machine that you can put a song in one end and it pops out the other end to do that. So just aim to make a great record.
Build a church in the city, a place to crawl with our own. We'll give our God away.
Even though they use darker imagery and maybe turn of phrases that I think sound less rosy than other guitar bands or anything that's in the charts, these songs are all kind of love songs, and across the record some of the songs are the most straightforward and loving lyrics I've ever put in song before. Love can be a destructive thing and a heavy thing, hence the title, and I've tried to sing about that too, find a way to sing about both sides of the love thing. But what's getting us down? I mean, it's just the way we are. Like, it's not like we walk around constantly in a cloud of gloom, but.
I guess we've got a long summer and a long year of touring coming up, and I guess the aim is to make a record that supports you going out for a long time and playing songs and enjoying playing songs for that length of time. So, and in that case, I really hope it stands up to it.
The worst, easily the worst thing I've done as a job was actually work experience, so I wasn't even being paid. I was working at a wildlife park and I made the food for the birds of prey, which involved a food processor and boxes of dead chicks and
That's pretty grim.
and like these like tablets, like pellet things. So you put 3 chicks in, put the pellets in, and you jizz them up, and the whole thing. And it was a really battered old food processor, so it was quite hard to hold the lid on.
That's horrible.
Yeah, and I did that for a day, and I didn't even get paid.
I was about 13.